Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I really fancy doing quite a pretty look but also playing with glitter, so I'm combining the two and I've created this look today. So taking my 100% Pure Luminous Primer as always to prime my skin and give that beautiful glow underneath my foundation. And today I am going with foundation. The last video I used foundation and I'm kind of slowly getting back into it. I don't do it on a day-to-day basis, but occasionally for a slightly more glam look, then I like to go in with foundation. This is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick. I have mine in the shade F1 and it is quite good coverage, so I only put a few swipes on my face because I don't want full coverage today. But I do say with this, I hardly need to put any concealer on afterwards. Especially if you look at my chin area, it does give really good coverage. So it's a great little foundation, I think. It can get quite oily, so you do need to set it, especially if you've got oily skin like me. But otherwise, it's a really lovely foundation. And then I am going Makeup Revolution Concealer in C1 as always, and I'm applying it just in the areas where I need to, but I barely need to put any on because, like I said, my spots are pretty much covered. Just a little bit of redness around my nose, but apart from that, I'm all good to go. And then using my Makeup Revolution, my Real Technique, concealer brush to buff this in, and I buff it a little bit over my lids as well because this is going to act as my primer for my eyeshadows later. And then to set the concealer in place and also set my oils in place as well down my T-zone, I'm taking my B Makeup Setting Powder in translucent and just setting those areas. I'm using a Real Technique setting brush as always to do this. And like I said, if you've got oily skin, this foundation you really do need to set the T-zone because it can get a little bit shiny. So I'm taking my Lily Lolo Miami Beach bronzer to give my skin a nice bronzy glow. And then for highlighter, I'm taking my Lily Lolo Champagne Highlighter and popping this in my usual areas as well. So I'm definitely going for that really beautiful kind of glowy base in today's video. Okay, moving on to the brows, I'm taking my Barry Take a Brow Gel. I think I mentioned this in one of my videos. It's kind of my new technique I really like doing, where I put the brow gel in first while it's still wet, then going in with brow powder. So this is the Lily Lolo Eyebrow Duo in dark. And I just find, because my eyebrows are set in place and kind of got that shape going, I almost need less powder and less product through the brows, and it just makes the powder glide on so much better, I think, in my opinion. So it's just kind of the technique I've been loving. And then once I have finished the brow, I do go back in with a little bit more brow gel just to kind of brush out and kind of make the individual brow hairs stand out a little bit more again. Moving on to the actual eye portion, so I'm taking the Makeup Revolution, this is their Flawless Matte Palette, taking this kind of peachy warm tone colour on my E40 100% Pure brush and popping this all over the lid and blending it into the crease as well. And I'm not winging this out, I'm kind of trying to keep it relatively rounded eye again. And then I'm going with this more brown toned colour, and I'm focusing more onto the outer portion of the lid section. And again, I'm just using the exact same brush again just to blend this in. And then for the fun part, unfortunately I may have had an incident before this video where I dropped this palette and my green glitter in it kind of went everywhere. And it's quite upsetting, but I'm taking this rose gold glitter from Glitter Eyes. I'm just giving my brush a couple of squirts of my hydrating facial mist. You can use the glitter glue that comes with this, but I've lost mine, so I'm just using this and it worked perfectly fine. I use a flat definer brush. I find it works better for packing on glitter. I didn't want to pack on the glitter so that it's really dense, but I also didn't want it to be sparse. I'm just kind of putting a decent amount on just in the, and I'm kind of bringing it 2/3 of the way from the inner corner to the outer section, leaving the outer section slightly bare. I'm taking a slightly deeper brown and kind of deepening up the outer portion of the lid. I use my Kiko pencil brush to begin with and then just blend it out with a little fluffy tapered brush. I take that same brown shade and bring it along my lower lash line. Again, I start with my Kiko pencil brush and then I use my little tapered Luxie brush just to blend that out. And I do pop a little bit more of that glitter right in the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm taking my Gosh Rebel Eyes mascara and giving my upper and lower lashes a couple of coats. And that is the eye portion done. So very few, 3 eyeshadow shades plus some glitter, and it's just a really pretty look and quite fun as well and really easy to do, I think. So then for lips, I'm taking my Barry M lip liner in Pose. This is part of their lip kit, but I'm actually just using a lip liner from the kit today. So I'm outlining my lips and I'm going to be slightly filling them in as well. And then to finish off, I'm going with 100% Pure Lip Caramel in Rum Nougat, popping a little bit on the lips and kind of blending that in. I use my finger to blend it in a little bit. I don't want a real pigmented lip and I don't want it to be defined either, kind of a softer lip for this look. And that is this makeup look complete. Like I said, I wanted something a bit pretty, a little bit of glitter going on, and this is the look I created. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.